This is so cute. So we're doing a soap tour today. We're doing a volunteer event, and I'm just taking quick video footage so you guys can see. Hey guys, so it is Thursday about noontime, or 11 o'clock actually, not noon yet, almost noon, but I am on my way back to work. I just left a volunteer event that we were doing for work, and we volunteered today at Clean the World. It was so much fun. Basically what this organization does is they get soap donations from like hotels and stuff, like the leftover bar soap and like the mini little body washes and samples of whatever, and the actual bar soap they I guess you can call it refurbish it in a way, and they remake it into they put in this huge machine. I'm gonna try to insert a little video here. They put it into this machine which like breaks it apart and cleans it and whatnot, and then it comes out in this big long bar, and then there's like a certain point where it chops the soap into the perfect size, and it goes to the conveyor belt, and then like the volunteer people, like they'll just go ahead and sort it, and that's what we were doing today. We were grabbing the soap from the conveyor belt and we were boxing them up. That way they're ready and set to be sent out to wherever it is that they send the soaps out to. So that was like so much fun. This is the first time I've done this volunteer event. There was like different sections that you can volunteer at, and this one seemed pretty cool. Like we're just packaging the soap as it was coming out from the conveyor belt. I can't talk. And I was telling my coworker, like it reminded me so much of, if you guys have ever seen this show I Love Lucy, where they're at the conveyor belt, they're working in some kind of like a chocolate factory, they're packaging a chocolate, and the chocolate is just coming out so fast, and Lucy and the other girl couldn't keep up, so Lucy starts eating the chocolate, trying to like help because it was just coming out so fast, and it reminded me of that so much. But of course we couldn't eat it because it's soap, but I just thought about that. But this was so much fun. I definitely want to do it again. I feel like I should just get like a group of friends to just take a day from work and we just go and like help out for a couple hours or something. We were doing it for about 2 hours. Yeah, just about 2 hours, and it was so much fun. I had such a good time, and I think I mentioned it in previous vlogs before that I want to start doing, I think I was just talking about this like 2 days ago, that I want to start doing this, and just because I used to do a lot of volunteer work like when I was younger, and now it's like I just want to like give back. So this is part of my way of giving back, and thankfully like I work with a really awesome company, and they're able to like allow us to go and do these things during business hours, stuff like that. So anyways, I just want to give you guys a quick little update and show you a little bit of footage of my experience today at Clean the World. And if you guys have a Clean the World location in your spot, I don't know if they have different offices or different buildings or in different like states and stuff, but if you guys have something like this or something similar, or just any volunteer event, like I just encourage you to do it because it's such a good feeling, and it's like it makes you, it's like a rewarding feeling, and you're not just spending your time like scrolling on Instagram. Not that it's bad to do that, but you know, instead of just like sitting on social media, like scrolling through social media for hours, you can like at least donate an hour of your time and do something good, right? Anyways, I'm gonna get going, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Good morning, guys. It's been quite some time. I'm actually getting ready because I am headed out to church in a few minutes. Yesterday I had a pretty chill day. I literally did nothing at all besides wash my car, and like my brother was teaching me how to properly wash and wax the car. Oh my gosh, it's so much work. Like I told him, I'll pay you to do this, because for me it's like it's not really that fun. It's fun right now because my car is like a newer car. It's not really fun, so I'm like, I gotta figure out something because I just can't be doing that. It's so much work. So I'm actually using the Persona palette. It is one of my favorite little palettes, great for traveling with. It just has like the perfect colors. I feel like it suits like every eye look. Anything you want to do, basically, like this palette is just perfect. The only problem is I got plenty of eyeshadows except for the neutral color, which I've used so much. I need to like get a single like skin tone shade because that's what I use to like clean up the edges. So I need something since I'm gonna run out pretty soon. So I want to retry this. This is the Marc Jacobs foundation that I've bought quite a while ago and have not used it in a while. I don't even know if it's the right color for me anymore. I think it'll work. Just put bronzer. I'm gonna blend it out, but I have a question for you guys. Where, if you're single, where are, this needs to stay in focus, where are some places that you guys go and hang out as single people? Like, I feel like there's not a whole lot of places to eat. Like most of the time people will say, oh, go to a bar, go to a club, or like a coffee shop. But other than that, like, where else do single people hang out? I don't know. So I was telling my friend, I think that we should like start exploring, like go around our town or our city and like just try and like explore and see what's out there and maybe compile a list. Of course it'd be for our state, which is Florida, and compile a list of like places that single people could like hang out possibly. Because it's like, where do they hang out? Like where legit are you supposed to go and like meet people? I know there's like apps, and there's this one app called Meetup, and it's basically singles getting together from this app, which is a good idea, but if you're not into that, like what are your options? I think I'm not going to do an actual eyeliner. I'm just going to take a angled brush and go in with like the darkest shade, which is this one right here in the corner. It's called Fearless. I think that is going to work. We will try it out today. A little bit of fallout from the shadow, but that's all good. This here is my favorite blush from MAC. It's in the color called Petal Power. And I absolutely love this blush. It's like the perfect shade, the perfect color. It's like that peachy, pinkish tone, and it has like the gold reflective sparkles in it, kind of like you have a highlight. It really reminds me of the NARS Orgasm blush, and I think it's comparable. I mean, that one is actually very unique and different in its own little way, but this one has, if I can stay in focus, this one is pretty similar, and I think it's the most comparable one so far that I have found. This one is actually kind of similar-ish, but it's not as peachy as the one I just showed you. They're somewhat similar, but this one is more peachy, this one is more lighter. It's like a light peach, where this is more like a deeper peach that's like pinkish. And this one is Unimaginable from Lorac, the cheek palette. And as you can tell, I do actually like it a lot because I've hit pan. Sorry, I'm not like staring at the camera, I'm staring in like the viewfinder because I can see myself. I'm gonna curl my lashes. But yeah, guys, what are some places like in your area, in your town? Like, what are some things that you do to potentially meet other singles or just like friends, like meet friends and stuff, like cool places? I know there's like a lot of like restaurants and stuff, but it's like, do you really want to go out to eat every time? I mean, food is always good to get to know people, sit down and chat and eat. But I don't know, like I would like to find other places like cool, like hangouts, or I don't know, like maybe a dessert shop, or I don't know, not that I want to eat desserts, but okay, yes I do, but you know what I mean. That's not the purpose. I am all ready to go. So I put a little perfume. This is my favorite. It's the Chanel Chance, or Chance by Chanel. looks like this. Usually it's like pink, but this is the actual parfum or whatever you want to call it. And this one I've actually been able to use. This is the, I usually get the toilette or whatever, and that one works fine. And this one is like the, this is like the one above it of that same one, but it's like orangey, it's not pink. And I just recently started using it, and I realized that I can like handle this because I have an issue with like perfume scents. So this is one that I can handle. I just don't put a whole lot. So what I do is like spray. And I just walk in it and twirl. Because I can't like, I haven't directly sprayed it on me. I'm nervous to do that because then if it lingers way too long, then I'm gonna start getting a headache and that whole shebang. Anyways, I'm gonna get going, so I will see you guys later.